guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my 12-week update. I can't believe it's been 12 weeks already. It's really crazy. So today, actually on the day that I'm filming this and uploading it, I am actually 13 weeks. But as I don't know if I said in the last video, I'm just filming this way because then I've experienced the whole weekend, so I have like a full update for you guys. So 12 weeks, according to Ovia, baby H is the size of a ripe apricot, which is a pretty decent size, I think. So some things that are happening this week with the baby. Baby H is starting to practice breathing by inhaling amniotic fluid. And now that he's taking something, well, it says he, but we don't know yet. Now that they're taking something into the system, they're building up their first poop. So it says that baby H is starting to develop reflexes as the brain continues to grow and become more complex. They have greater command over their body to curl fingers and toes. The nerve endings are developing with reflexes, and they say if you poke your belly that baby H will respond by wriggling, although you won't feel it. So that's pretty cool. I've had an increased need to pee. I feel like in those first few weeks I wasn't feeling it, but now I feel like I need to go to the bathroom a lot more frequently than before, and it's just so urgent that I mean, and it's not necessarily like I have to go a lot, it's just, it's that urgent. I still have the breast tenderness, I still have fatigue. The fatigue I feel like is not really slowing down that much. The ladies are growing and they are still, you know, like sensitive, but they're growing quite a bit. Nausea has been slowing down a bit, although what I did notice was I had 2 days, I think it was the first 2 days of the 12th week, that I felt more nauseous in these 2 days than I had in the past like 6 weeks. Like, it was so bad that I mean, I thought the nausea was slowing down, and then I had those 2 days of like, what is happening? Like, it was nauseous all day. Nothing I did helped. Like, it was just brutal. But other than that, and since then, I haven't had any nausea, so fingers crossed that the nausea is over, because morning sickness, aka all day sickness, has been one of my most like brutal symptoms. I've noticed that in the last few days of week 12, I started getting a lot of headaches, and I don't know if that's just a symptom or if it's a combination of the heat. Where I live, there is been heat warning for a few days, statements about air quality, and obviously heat and pregnant women don't necessarily go hand in hand, which is weird for me because usually heat and I go like this. We're like best friends. It's an adjustment for me that now the heat and I are not the best of friends. So that's been a little bit of a struggle. So I'm not sure if the headache is coming from being out in the heat, and it's just like being in my car for a little bit, like any interaction with being outside. And even when I'm in the condo and I have the AC on, I still feel that feeling. I'm trying to increase my water intake because already normally I'm really bad with my water, but I had been really good. But I think because of this heat, I just have to really be on it even more so than I normally am, just to kind of try and keep all of that at bay. The other symptom that I've had is the shortness of breath, which I did have before, but it's getting worse. I notice especially when I go to my parents' house, they have stairs. Here, you know, I don't have stairs, so I don't worry about it, but when I go to my parents' house and I am climbing the stairs, I just stop halfway. I'm going really slow, I'm huffing and puffing, and I'm just like, why don't you guys have an elevator? Like, it's a real struggle for me. So the shortness of breath is coming. Like, we went to the movies the other day and Hoang parked a little bit further because that's all we could find parking, and I'm walking and I had to stop partway, and I said, I can't breathe. I can't walk at what was my normal pace, because now to me that feels like a really quick pace. Like, my normal like walk is not working for me. I can't go at that normal pace that I usually would. I have to kind of take it down a little bit and be like, you need to just remember, like you need to take it easy. And I think that's the balance that's been really difficult in the first trimester, is feeling still like yourself. So you think you can do more than you should, and more than you can, and not always stopping, taking breaks, asking for help and things like that, because you still feel like I can do it. I can handle it. So there's that. So shortness of breath. In terms of cravings, I have been really like wanting pasta. Chicken bow tie pasta from Jack Astor's. I have been like, ooh, craving it, and I finally had it, and I was so content, because I was trying to replace it with different pastas, and it was like, no, you need to just go get the one that you want, so you'll be happy. Another craving I had was really wanted just like some KFC chicken and the macaroni salad, like to make my life. Not a lot of good cravings this week, like not a lot of healthy cravings, although I was the other day, like yesterday, saying to my mom, I really want some fruit, and I just didn't have any, and she didn't have any when I was at her house, so I didn't actually end up getting it, but I should get some fruit, like really like wanting some like cold grapes or something like that, so I might get that today. And tacos are a craving I think I forgot to mention, but I've had this craving for a few weeks now, that like tacos are something that sound good to me pretty much all the time. Like if somebody says, do you want tacos? I'm like, yeah, I want tacos. I could eat tacos probably every day, and it would not make me feel like I don't want any more tacos. It's just something that always sounds good to me. Other things that happen this week are that my clothes are not fitting as well. I'm gonna have to buy some new clothes before I go back to work. I finally hunted down some maternity shorts, hard to find, but I've been wearing just a lot of like maxi dresses, when it's not so hot, leggings, and then my maternity shorts the rest of the time. The only thing I noticed with that, which I guess is another symptom, is that my hair grows really fast. And this is not just my hair, okay? This is like the hair on my legs, like, you know, underarms and all that stuff, like a weed. So it's really hard to keep up with my maternity shorts when I'm trying to, like, I get out of breath shaving my legs. So it's hard to keep up when I feel like I gotta shave every other day, but I need to wear my shorts, so that's been kind of a struggle for me too. The back pain has slowed down, so I haven't been dealing with the back pain quite as much in this week, so I'm really hoping that that's kind of gonna be not the end of it, but like for now the back pain is done. Hopefully. I've noticed that my belly is actually looking like a pregnant belly, not just like a little bit of a chunky monkey kind of feeling. It's definitely getting a little bit rounder, and so that's super exciting. And the number one exciting thing that happened this week was that we went to our ultrasound. Baby was kicking and jumping and rolling, and it was just so exciting. And even though it's not 100% clear, but you're like, that's my baby. And that was when I really felt like this is real, like I'm actually having a baby, because you don't feel anything, any other of these symptoms, but like when you see your baby on that ultrasound, there is nothing more precious than that, and it really feels real, like it's really sinking in that we're having a baby. And I know Huang really enjoyed it. It was so funny. The tech could not, she's like, your baby is like a wild child, just kicking, like so much movement, so much going on in there. Now time is starting to fly by. In the beginning it was just really slow, and now I feel like there's just so much going on every day that it's definitely just so much happening. Anyways guys, I will show you my bump. Okay guys, so this is my 12-week baby bump. This is what it looks like. I don't know if it looks the same, bigger or smaller than last week, but this is what it looks like. And that is baby H. Anyways guys, that is it for this video. I will see you guys next week in my 13-week update. Crazy. 13-week update. I will see you guys then. See you next Thursday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys. Bye.